What's the deal? What's up, everybody? How are we doing? Glad everybody made it. How was everybody's morning? How was everybody's New York session? Let's fill up. Let's fill up. Let it fill up a bit more. Huge W. Incredible. Yeah. No. It pumped. Too bad was wrong? What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know. Nobody's gotten notifications. I think whatever Don has, it's contagious. That shit contagious. Ran out of papers, gotta go make a trip. Which reminds me, I haven't smoked yet either. If you could roll me a J, bro. Lost my lighter, had to use matches earlier. Yep, first world struggles. Feel that. I feel that. Alright, what do we have going on here? Range? Awesome. So the weekly flipped and drove up, filled the weekly range. It's going to be interesting how we close tomorrow, because that will determine what we're going to do next week, or what we're going to look for next week. Still room to come up here. Daily's flipped, right? It made a small bottom wick. Is there a gap here? Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. So let's mark up our range here that we're stuck in now. Okay. Perfect. All right, we're stuck in this range. And remember what we talk about when we're stuck in a pretty tight range. The first break out of that range is typically not the actual break. That's typically the liquidity grab. So let's see if we can tap 409 and then close above 2417. If we can do that, we'll look for some buys to finish out the range to 23. If we start coming up right now, I'm gonna look for a fake out back into the range because there's a chance we finish the range without tapping 2409. We could come up 2423, 2420 area, and really, if that's the case and we start coming up there without coming back down to 2409 area, I'm gonna, right, if this is what we end up doing, we will look for the market to do something like this. If we can get that, we will look to finish out the range down here on a fake out. If we can tap this area first, and right, if we come down here first, tap that area, and then pull up, right, and then pull up from here, then we will look for buys to finish out the range up. Okay, so let's see what happens here. And if we start closing, we come down and we start closing below this area initially. Oh, oops, wrong color. If this is what we look for right now, if this is what happens, you're gonna see this candle close, right? But if we start doing something like this, watch for this area, because you're not necessarily gonna hold support there, but what you will likely see, you'll likely see a bullish candle print here rejecting off that area. And if you're able to do that, right, if we're able to do something like this, then we will look for this area to fill down to 23.99, 2400 area. Okay. If we drive straight down, right, and we're able to close below here, if for some weird reason this candle does this, as soon as there's a closure there, we're gonna take this off the rip because it'll fill the range with that kind of momentum. Okay, so a few ways to play this. We're really gonna lock in on tapping these levels first, and then looking at candle closures and then execution. So let's get an indication of volume, and then we will look for direction. Okay. Biden called the Ukraine guy Putin. I saw. And then Zelensky was like, I'm better. Uh-oh, people at the door. Come in, come in, come in. Oh, he's live right now. I'm watching him too. Biden holds high stakes news conference. I don't know. He definitely cannot wait to go get his milk right now. He's trying to get his milk before bed. I ain't a fan of Biden, but damn, man, can't get his words mixed up. He can't find his feet, bruh. What do you mean words mixed up? He doesn't get words mixed up. He babbles. He says nonsense, absolute pure nonsense, and he doesn't do it once. He does it over and over and over and over again. He's fucking senile. He's got Alzheimer's. He's got onset dementia. Whatever. He's fried, bro. He's a fucking vegetable. Let's go, Brandon. It's a shame that people that don't like Trump, they're just blind. Like, no, Biden, because they don't like Trump. Like, bro, look at him. Black Air Force energy tonight, gang. Black Air Force vibes. All right, guys, come on. Let's do the pump. Donald Pump in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Flex, everybody. go. All right, so we're coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. 5-minute closing. I like this level. That's a strong rejection from the top here. Maybe we could say that this was the smaller time frame range here. I don't know, we'll see. Very interesting. Very interesting. We had a strong drive for the day. I remember what we said yesterday. We actually discussed this. We said, hey, tomorrow should be awesome because after CPI we'll have ranges created. The problem is here now we've stopped moving, so we're ranging, but outside of this smaller time frame range, there's a lot of room to come up and to come down. So created a whole bunch of range. All-time highs tonight? I doubt it. It's a little weird area here where you don't want to be in a position. This whole area right here, you don't want to really be in there. What are we looking at for tonight? Just rewind a little bit. Rewind like 10 minutes ago. All right, give me a minute. You got 10. Watch it at 2x speed so you could catch up really quickly. It's funny, I'm watching Biden, and even my closed captions are like, all right, we're gonna. This shit cannot understand them. How's the closed caption in gibberish? Time to end this war. Doesn't mean to. What he said. Forex futures now. When did we introduce you? Oh, it's been a while, bro. You just said it. It's been a while. Why is Biden talking like Cardi? So you could understand him. Be more relatable. $15 closed here, no bottom wick. As we said, we don't want to be in here in a position between 11 and 9. Between 24.11 and 24.09. Biden called Harris Trump today too. He's fucking losing it. He's losing it. I mean, he's already lost it. I don't know how, like, what they're I think he's held together by zip ties and Velcro. That's just how they're holding him together over there. Someone backstage is over there like with the strings. Move the arms, bitch. Move the arms. Wrong way, asshole. Boy needs a depends change. Four more years. Look, if you guys want to feel like every day is FOMC, Trump will be a fucking gold mine. He was a gold mine for us. He's going to be incredible. I'm getting ready for 400 pip 5-minute candles. And randomly, just randomly on a tweet. Can't fucking wait. Why did we remove 600 pips during Asian session? Trump's pissed at somebody. Like wild shit. I used to, yeah, 2019, 2018, 2019, when I just started trading. I used to think, like, because Trump left, volume went down. I used to think, like, damn, this is, like, crazy. And it was crazy. I just wasn't a profitable trader. I couldn't take advantage of it back then. But I used to watch people that were really good, and they were like, oh, simple, closure outside the range, Trump tweet, 800 pips. Like, what? I have no idea, Matt. No idea. All right, you see? The no bottom wick theory wins again. Orange tweets will be back in a couple months. Yeah, I think mean tweets will be back in office in January. Traded UJ at the time. I traded everything at the time. I traded 20 different pairs at the time. Just whatever looked like it was moving. Did you make it to New York in the morning? Nope, I slept till 3 p.m. till like 2:30. My girl didn't go to sleep till I went to sleep. She was watching my stream. She was sitting outside smoking and just watching my stream the whole night. I finished the stream, I walked out, I thought everybody's sleeping. She's like, that was impressive. And then I was like, yeah, don't wake me up tomorrow. Do not wake me up. She's like, all right. Fuck happened on GJ now? Does anybody know?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
$30 closing in 10 minutes here. You're waiting for free singles? Bro, you at the wrong place. You need to work at a strip club. Just asking, don't be so rude. It's the fucking YouTubes. Stop being so sensitive. Catching feelings over it. Laugh at it. It's funny. Most people will laugh. Ha ha, motherfucker. Ha ha. Let's keep it together today. Chat lost their motherfucking minds yesterday. Out of chat mods, you have my permission to ban anyone who comes in here with yesterday's attitude. Don't ban them, just mute them for like 1,000 seconds or something. If you coming in here with hump day attitude, you're gonna be out of here real quick. We'll be like a baseball umpire. You're out of there. Know what I mean? What's with the green lines? No, this is an area here, this highlighted area. This is where we don't want to be in a position. Did you end up trading CPI? No. In my dreams. Trying to move the chart on the Zoom. You need some rest, bro. Yo, you got that Biden, dog. You sick with that Biden. You got the Biden flu. That's crazy. Short bus went by already? Yeah, it left empty. It forgot to take everybody. See what I put in the clubhouse about my wrist? No. Oh, about the bones. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The guy that got kicked in his fucking fingers. It's crazy. Like, that's the reason I trade, right? Because I don't have to worry about, like, other people, right? So like, pick a sport where you don't have to worry about other people being morons, right? You just do you. Anyone who remember the close call this week with Don? What do you mean? Soccer has a lot of morons? No, like retail soccer has a lot of morons. Professional soccer has some good players, but like retail soccer, it's tough. Yo, Wix, what happened last night? Got out of that trade at 3 pip profit? Yeah, me too. 2 pips. We call it a break even. Everyone thinks someone is scouting them for the Euro Cup at age 45. They're going all out at the local soccer field. Bro, it should be W115. No, I'm pretty sure it's 149. I gotta go back and check. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was at 148 for Sunday. If you go to the Sunday session, how did it start? At 148, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss a W. Pretty sure it's there. Had my third pineapple, set my stops to the high we formed, and set my TP, went to bed, price missed TP by 4 pips. Yeah, you didn't even get to manage how you fell asleep. You could have closed at B. Runner hit 100 points today. I'm not surprised. Like, if you don't get 100 points, then I'm surprised. That's your thing, right? That's what you do. So, like, I'd be surprised if you're doing something that you don't do. That's what you do. Remember you said if traders start taking urine down pineapples only, they will have a 100% win rate? It's true. Oh, what's up? Hold on. Biden presser was a complete wreck. Yeah. He called Harris Trump. He called Zelensky Putin. He called her President Harris before too. That's why there's characters like Pineapple Pete. Sir. Pineapple Pete's undefeated. Undefeated, never lost. Alright, well, we've tapped the lows that we were talking about. Remember how we said the first little breakout? We wanted to get to this area before figuring out what it's going to do. Well, the 5 sort of, that's the 15. The 15 faked back out. The 30's closed bearish, but it closed bearish respecting, and the 15 faked back out. So I would expect the 30 now to start closing bullish the next 30, and the key will be the 1 hour, 4 hour closure here. For now, we have nothing. Just a lot of noise. After that shit show of a debate, it bothers me that people voted for him the first time. Let's say he was completely sane. Let's play that game. Let's say he was all there, which is just, he's not. His policies are fucking terrible. He's a shitty president. He's a fucking crook and a criminal. Alright. Going off on a wild tangent. Anyway, read some articles on psych stuff. People like it when you're down and disdain you when you're up. The people like the in crowd. The thing is just not true. They might like it from a distance. Because in everybody's head, it's like all about me. Everybody's got their own show going on where they're the star, right? And it's hard to accept that you're not really the star of the show. And like people like you and I, we see through it, right? We see right through that shit. Thoughts on gold at the moment? We're in a range. Nat. Rewind a little if you want to see the breakdown. Long, long night yesterday. Now we wait. Also, while we wait, drop a like and sub to the channel. Right? The more likes you drop, chat, the more like-minded people join us here every night, right? That's how we beat the YouTube algo. You guys drop a like. YouTube recommends this to like-minded people. They come in here, they drop a like, and that's how we grow the world's most toxic-free Forex community. How late stream go last night? About 6 hours. So like 3 a.m. Never gonna be toxic free around here. Yeah, but it's the least toxic community. There's toxicity everywhere. Some of it is good sometimes. People that likes on this channel will come. Pineapple Pete never missed a shit. Love how you talked about yourself in third person. It's awesome. Awesome. Chick-fil-A. My favorite place to eat on Sundays. Taking W's in New York? Yeah, my sleep was big W. The most sleep I've had this whole week. Good 8 hours. 10 hours. Looking for a new series to start? Any suggestions? Yes. The Wix 9 Show. Over 500 episodes. Seen it. Watch the reruns, bro. Rewatched American Psycho yesterday. What is that, like your home videotapes? Rewatching the old family tapes. Brings back memories. Old school home movies from my childhood. Watch The Three Body Problem. I like that on Netflix. I'm waiting for season 2. Come on now, Wix. What do you mean, come on now? bro, new trading is quite simple, but what do you think the break of highs win rate would be? And should we place a stop below range to minimize risk? Not the Nickelback document. What do you think the break of that? You mean in general without the news? It would be a lot lower because the news is volume, right? You're breaking highs to drive to the next range, knowing you're typically going to fill the next range because you got enough volume. That's how you create like a full range. So if you have a range like this, right? If you have what we have now, right? You have a range here, right? There's a lot of play in all of this, right, going on, right? But if you, let's say you come down here, right? And then you come up, right? You come up, right? You have all of this to worry about typically. So your break of the high here is not necessarily going to drive because level here, level right, level there, levels everywhere. So you could reject it. On the news, you're looking at your higher time frame range. It's not going to care about these little small time frame range. It's going to fill the overall range, and you know that's why with news you're breaking that high. You're like, all right, we're heading to the next range, next level. Volume matters. Volume helps keep the emotions out of you because it takes your trade to where it needs to go quickly. It doesn't let you take that roller coaster of emotions of pulling up a little, pulling back. What do I do? Do I manage? Do I go break even? Should I just close here? You don't get that with volume. With volume, you get what you need, and it makes it very easy to manage. Or you get really screwed really fast and you don't have to manage. Ideal trade would be on a 1 minute, yeah, within the first 5 minutes of the news. Yeah, probably on a 1 minute rebreaks of highs, or if you, sometimes you can get a 1 minute push. Like you can have this form, right? Let's say news comes out and you can have this push happen on a 1 minute, right? You can have this happen on the very first minute of the news, and if the second minute does this very quickly within the just minutes, I'm taking this break on the second minute after news, taking this flip. A lot of times though, you'll get, if you're getting this push and that kind of closure, you don't get that bottom wick on the next candle on the 1 minute, right? You'll typically get the very next 1 minute pushing up like this, right? You'll get this, you'll get this, and you'll get this, and you'll have a chance to close over here on the very next minute. Like the break of the high, it'll push, right? They'll push heavy. Your candle knowledge doesn't disappear, right? You're still taking things based on structure, even if it's on the 1 minute. When do you accept your loss? It's not going to depend on pips. As you saw yesterday, it could have been 200 pips in drawdown, but it's just going to depend on levels, higher time frame levels where it would make sense. Sometimes it's 70 pips, sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 200. Because I can't control, right? Look at the levels that were created here. Look at these candles, right? So obviously your stops are going to increase, but your potential for profits will increase as well. Damn, Damon Cape prepared today. I love it, brother. I love it. Prepared. Book full of questions. Amazing. Lower your lots because ranges are massive. Yeah, they're pretty big ranges. 15 closing here. We're still looking like ass and feet, and it closed back in range here, so it already drove straight up for 10 pips. Maybe a top wick for the 30 to come down. How can this guy love you? For what? I don't know. Maybe it's not his first day here. Damn. You must be fun at parties. The answer to all of Damon's questions, it depends. You ain't wrong. Joke's on you, I don't party. Bro, are you the same guy? Is that your burner? Flinksy and Ramosa? You're answering off the wrong account, bro. It's definitely a burner. So I see where persons would have TP1, TP2, TP3s that they open 3 different trades and take respect. I don't know. I think it's just bullshit, but that's just me. I've never seen any of those people, and I know people that do that. And I know the influencers you're talking about. I think it's complete bullshit. Anyway, it could be an onion at 30 minute for a buy if we need a bottom wick. You need a steep bottom wick, right? If the 30 closes like this, you also realize that the 1 hour closes bear, right? So. How important is to stay patient, not rush trading process every time I get close to achieving sense. Market knocks me 3 steps back. Yep. It's the normal route that everybody takes, right? Just when you think you've hit your lowest, the market gives you hope, brings you up a little, just to fucking drop you even lower than where you were. Didn't mean to send that L. Sorry. You must have been what? Sending the K? Or what? I feel you, bro. I got you. Fruits and veggies got you fucked up. How about that garlic candle an hour ago? How about that vegetable on stage in front of the world 20 minutes ago? Who playing today? Green in the house. Why are you late, bro?
It's because I'm weird, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How long did it take you to become profitable? 3 years. Computer died. Should have hit me up. There's a fat ass turkey in my yard. Just gave that foot water. He out sipping like crazy. I got a big ass iguana that's eating up all my mangoes. I walked out this morning. There was 3 absolutely beautiful mangoes just half eaten. And I know it's an iguana because I've seen them eat and they chop shit up in like to little pieces, and there was just little pieces, chunks of mango everywhere. Motherfucker. I borrowed my 6-year-old's bow and arrow. I was over there like, I dare you. I dare you to fucking step out right now. The fish tank, it's right here. It's the lizard tank. Black Air Force 5s today. It's your 3rd year? Nice. You're on your way. You're well on your way. It almost feels like you can literally grab it, like you're there, right? It's that point where you're like, fuck, I'm there, but like I haven't really gotten the result, right? But it almost feels like, what else is left? Their heavenly Pakistani mangoes are the best. Hell yeah, send me some Pakistani mangoes. I know you guys have the best mangoes. I seen Raja eating them. What's up? Swix 12. She's asking me to sit at the computer with me on my lap. I'm like, I got an hour to go. You better sit next to me. I ain't not sitting for an hour on my lap. The market is fucking dazed and confused right now. Gotta teach you how to trade young? God forbid. No. No. They will not trade. Ain't gonna happen. Nas 100.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
I have not rolled a J yet. Oh, is 30 gonna flip with a minute to go? Oh, with 6 minutes to go, sorry. 6 minutes to go in the hourly. The 4 hours gonna close bearish. Maybe. We got some time. Wix, wonder who brings you into trading? He was here last night. He showed up for like a split second when we were in drawdown, and he was like, yo, shout out to you, my boy. And then he dipped. He was here for like a split second. Was it Santa? No. It was fucking Bigfoot. Was it Santa? Sell gold pussy? If I could find some, I probably wouldn't sell it. I'd probably call my boys and be like, yo, come through, you gotta check this shit out. I got some gold pussy. I probably laminated, bro. Put it behind a glass fucking plaque. Gold pussy hanging right here. YouTube plaque and a gold pussy right next to it. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, that's some shit you keep and tell your friends about. I'd be like, delete Roblox and get on TradingView? No. I never want anybody, like people ask me now if they should trade or start doing this shit. Be like, look, it's on you if you want to do it, like learn on your own time, but like I don't advise it. Just go work. We need plumbers. The world need plumbers. Go work, bro. Put that gold pussy on a gold chain. Word. Do your chain hang low, do it wobble to the flow. Shine in the light. Is it platinum? Is it gold? I'm ready to quit my plumbing job? No, the world needs plumbers. We need carpenters and plumbers and all that shit. Like, not everybody got to trade. On a side job. Yeah. Does your boss know? Here's my cell. Call me privately. Don't call the company. That work hard on your body? I know. No, I'm joking. You should definitely try to pick up as many skills as you can. Full-time data analyst. Wow, so like you're destined to trade. You should be collecting data, breaking it down. You should be approaching this thing from a mathematical point of view, right? And from what do you call it? Statistical point of view. Like you should be technically pretty good at this. Yeah, we need more mechanics too. We need all this shit. I feel like my hair's tied too tight. Come on. Ah, I feel so much better. My skull can breathe. That's the plan. I made a Python script to download FX rate at seconds. Going to build some forecasting model to understand the price action behavior. Yo, whenever you're done with that, hit me up. We go into business together. Knowing a trade or trade saves you money. I don't need a plan. Yo, I've literally learned everything on YouTube, and I hire nobody now. Like, and it has nothing to do with money. It's just like for things that I really care about and taking care of things like I'd rather do it myself. I'm the type of, I got time. I got all the time in the world, right? I'd rather do everything myself, and I'm good at it, and it makes me feel good that I know how to do this shit, and then I'm talking to other people about it, and like I'm knowledgeable in this random shit that I never used to know, and it's like everyday shit. And if you're knowledgeable in a whole bunch of everyday shit, like you're the go-to guy, right? You're the professor. I like YouTube University. I have many degrees in many fields in YouTube University. It's like, yo, go just hire somebody, $50, $30. It's not about the money. It's like being knowledgeable in this shit, in everything. I'm gonna go fix a guy for my entire family. Me too. Me too. You don't want to be the go-to guy? People ask, well, that's on you. I'm like, I say this all the time, right? There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and you can, you know, as long as you see the light, that's great, but you can always decide. You can either see the light or be the light. And I'd rather be the light. Nothing wrong with just not being the light and seeing the light, as long as you see it. That's what everybody needs. Everybody needs to see the light at the end of the tunnel. That light's a train? Well, then be the light. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself, or you need to be knowledgeable in that activity and you know, specialty. I don't know. You got to be knowledgeable in that field, because then you can actually get across to people that you hire what you need done, and they'll look at you like, you know what the fuck you're talking about. We better do this shit right. You know what I mean? How many times did you feel like giving up on trading journey? Well, you have zero. Never. ¿Qué pasó? You have a beautiful smile, you know that? What's up? You want something, don't you?
I want to eat.
You want to eat? You're hungry? Ma. She didn't answer? Let's go see what she's doing. Hold on. Hold on a second, chat. Give me one sec. Where's Hank? Haven't seen Hank today. So look, that first push, that's not it. It's grabbing orders. If we can get a strong, that was a weak 30 on there. I'd want to, because that's a really weak 30, right? Create a top wick, break low. So you want a strong push, ideally with this hourly, or maybe this 30 closing bullish. And right, where did we drive up off of previously, right? This area here. So if we can close bullish on this 30, flip bearish on the 4 hour, stay with me, the previous flip bearish on the 4 hour, tap 2409, right, and then flip back bullish on the 30. This way you end up looking like this, right? You get that bottom wick here, and then you have that flip. So if we can get that bottom wick to this area, I will look for a flip whenever we open. Maybe we can pull back a little. Maybe we fill the range now, and if that happens, we will look for something else. Capiche? Yeah, capiche.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Question, isn't there cleaner range going down? There's cleaner range going up or down. Right? This looks like ass and feet for now. Oh, whoops. That's good. Let's do this. Okay, it's clean range here. Clean range here. Don't want to trade this until price taps this area. Once the price taps that area, this area changes color to green, and you're good to go. Well, yellow. Like, wouldn't you prefer closing bearish, top wick on the next 30 and going down? For me to take sells, I would need a lot more to happen. For buys, I would need a bottom wick to this area. For sells, I would need a closure below here, maybe even below here, depending on how it drives. And then I would need to establish a support, and then I would take more sells below that support. So I would need to have extra candles printed on sells, right? It would break down. Right, let's say this breaks down here. Fuck. Let's say this breaks down here. I would need a support to be formed here. and then everything below that support I will trade. Range 2, it is and it isn't, because kind of have range 1, range 2, but the way you're in a range here, right? That initial, the way you're in a range in this area right here, right? That initial push out of the range, I'm going to be very skeptical of. If it pushes outside the range here now, I'm not going to be skeptical of it because it came down and bounced off a support and held it. Alright, so I'll trade above here. I don't need a resistance to be formed. If we came up and tapped this area first, I wouldn't need a resistance to be formed here. Right? If we tapped here, I'm taking as soon as we close below here. But we never tapped there, we just came down. So that's why I would need another resistance to be, another support to be formed and then break it. Because when you form a support, right? Let's say we go back. Right, when you drive down here, let's say this is what the candle ends up looking like. If you drive down here and you form a support, how do you drive past it, right? How do you drive past the support? You bounce off a resistance. You're driving off something. Right now, we're not driving off a resistance. So if we tap this area, great, we're driving off resistance, right? If we form a support here, price, if it decides to break the lows there, it's breaking the lows, establishing this as a resistance now. So you will have something like this, and you'll have something like that, right? So now we're driving off a resistance. We've established that a resistance. We're going to the next support. Right? But here we've already tapped that support. So that's why if we drive now to the top side, right, to the upside, if we see something like this, right, I don't need a resistance formed here. We've bounced off a support, and especially with the daily bias, I'm going to look to fill the range. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
But we can also trade this range, and that's only possible if we're able to grab orders at this little area here, right? After closing bullish in this area and doing this, then we can look for flips to the upside. But for now, this range is untradeable. Or I'm not trading this range. You can trade it, you can do whatever you want, but I'm staying out of it for now. Dad's sick, I had to grab some stuff for him. Yo, shout out to Pops. Hope he gets better. It's a nice top wick, right? Respected that little area. It didn't close below the overall. Still a nice top wick. So you might get this on the 15. Chat. Remember we said if we close bullish and tap that area, so instead of doing that on the 30, we have the 15 doing that now. So we see the 4 hour has flipped. It's re-breaking the lows. Remember we just said if we're going to need the 4 hour to flip bearish, which will create a bottom wick for that 30. Well, we were talking about it on the 30, but you're going to get this on the 15. If it can come down here, tap this area and flip bullish on this 15-minute candle that we just opened up on, we're going to have buys here. Okay, so it is likelier to drive down But on the off chance that it comes back up, once it breaks this high, it will be likelier to fill this wick up. Okay, it's gonna have to happen here on this candle, so I'm gonna have a buy stop here on the 15 bullish flip. Okay. So I have a buy stop now right here. If we close bearish here, we will delete the buy stop, okay? So let's wait. And if we do come back there, that flips the 4-hour bullish. And it will probably reflip the daily bullish. So once again, it's likelier to come down here because this is the 4-hour candle. The higher time frame has flipped. But on the off chance that it doesn't and it breaks that high on this candle, we will be in there. It's also a trap for seller. Yeah, because it would be a fake out. It'd be a 5-minute fake out. Ходи нормально, я тебе не должен напоминать. Покушала?
Да.
Умница. Давай, обнимай. Enjoy. What? I was asking my daughter if she ate. Talk Spanish? No, that was Russian. That was Russian. You speak Ukrainian? I understand Ukrainian, but I don't really speak it. Like it's not that I don't speak it. It would sound funny when I speak it because I mix it. It's like a mix of Ukrainian and Russian, but like I can understand it. Okay, pulling back up here. Remember, also account for spread. Make sure price really flips because you don't want to get activated by spread and price never flips, never does what you were expecting. Your show has always got me dying. Perfect. Sell them. Share them. Sell them. Share them with your peoples. Five minutes on this 15. So obviously if the 15 closes bearish, we'll delete the buy stops. We have 5 minutes. Buff. Bags of candy, of snacks. I've eaten 10 already. You know what I did today? I went to the store and I went through the chips and chocolates section and all that and the candy section. And I was like, nah, if I buy this shit, everyone's gonna eat it. I mean, like, the whole house, we're all gonna eat it. We're all gonna just come home and start eating chips. And so I didn't buy anything. And I'm setting a new standard for the house. We're not gonna buy junk. Because that's the only way we don't eat it, is when we don't buy it. So I got home, I brought everything, and then I went back to the store and bought some candy. But I bought single packages, chat. I bought 3 single packages, one for each kid. Like not a package of candy, like 3 single candies, right? Bought one for each of them, and that's it. They're gonna have that candy, and they can't go back and be like, "Can I have more candy?" That's it. It's over for the day. That's it. No trade yet. If it breaks the slow here, we're going to delete. Remember, this is also something we pointed out. The only way we can trade below this area is if we form a support, which we just did, and we break it, right? Formed a support below that range. Now it's breaking it. So now when the 30 closes, we can look for a top wick here and a drive down, okay? Because this is the support we spoke about, the bullish candle. It tapped this area right here with the top wick, which means you don't really have to go back there. Now you're waiting for a closure below here. I'm going to delete this buy stop because we're breaking lows there. And you're looking for two things here. You're looking for a bottom wick on the 30, and you're looking for a top wick on the next 30, and that top wick, yeah, I don't think it's gonna have to be a really steep top wick here. Probably just 2409 to the most recent. Let's see, we got 95 seconds here. Let's see how we close. We want this to push as far down as possible right now. You want a strong push down, and at the very end, and with about 15-20 seconds remaining, you want this to push up and leave a bottom wick, okay? You guys know that stretch. That's that pre-trade stretch. Give me a bottom wick. Give me a bottom wick. Okay. Getting a bottom wick. It's coming straight down. I need a top wick here. Okay, I'm gonna have a sell stop here on the rebreak of the lows. So I got a sell stop right here. Remember we said we just need a top wick to the most recent here. 2409.8. have a TP? A full TP, 2400. Advantage point here. The range here is 24.067, but the advantage point here is this area, 24.74. About 12 pips. If it closes back in range, we will delete. Yep. Why no wick entry? Because we can, the hourly's still open. We previously closed respecting support. So as we're coming back up here, we could just be coming back up in range. So I'd want to re-break at a low. I had last night trades on up, like your name. Ever tell you about 3 pineapples and a self stop? It was a 10 pip banger. Who keeps taking my... Ooh, I don't know about this. No top wick. We closed bullish here. 1530. 1530 and the 1 are all telling the same story for now. It's just the 5. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, we respected resistance, so... Oh, we're activated, chat. Damn, that was quick. We are activated here. Advantage point roughly here, 2407.4, right? And we broke the previous candle low, so we made a lower low, which is a good thing. Oh, 7.5 at the very least is what we expect. Okay, I'm gonna close half here at 10. I'm gonna go break even. It was 12, but with spread. It tapped that area on the dot, 0.75. So that's why we might see on break even here. I closed half. It came out to 10 with spread. So that's that area, our advantage point that we just spoke about. And if it could come back up here, so at least break even. Oh, my B just hit. There we go. So I closed half at 10 and hit B. All right, you got to make sure you're active. We closed right at the tip here, 10 pips. So congrats, we understood the advantage point. Now it could still come down, right? But now if it comes down, it's not our position. The position we wanted to be in was the original initial drive. Anything now, it's different from our breakdown. You now have wicks down, right? You've already flipped and drove. So now maybe pulled back up to just continue down, right? It shows that reaction, but we don't want to be in here in this candle after it tapped this area, right? That's why we're break even, because we want. It's not that we don't want to be in the candle. We want to have no risk on the candle after this area, because after this area, you could see this, or you could see this. We don't know that. Our edge is only to here. The rest is if we're lucky, we get a rudder, great. No, then we don't. But sometimes it's just, that's how it is. You got to understand your advantage points. So 10 pips, BE. Win number 150 on stream. It really tapped our advantage point on the dot. On the dot. I fucking love trading. And some of you guys that are doing futures, no spread, you probably saw a little bit more. 11, 12 pips there. 13. All right. But that was executed perfectly to the T. Took a wick entry, Hank? Good shit. I thought you're not taking wick entries in a range. Few YouTube traders I respect on the sat, Wix, Down TT, and a few others. Very small company. Thank you. What RR, dude? Amazing. Oh, this was all during the trade. I'm sorry, I didn't read the chat. You saw 15 on the futures. 5-minute close below 24.05. You might get more, but we wanted this initial drive. Right now, you're going to need more closures at around 10. You're going to want the hourly now to close, and then you got to go back in time, right? You got to look left and figure out where the hourly created that bottom wick before taking off. Boom. See, perfect area. Look at all these wicks grabbed. We have that level lined up perfectly here. Look at these. right? So we tend to drive up from here. We tend to drive down from this area. So if we've already tapped this area, I would be okay with looking for sells below here, below this area. Now let's go back, see if we've tapped it. We have not. We have not retested that area here. See? We have not retested this little square, which would tell me look for a bullish rejection at 2406 to come back up to 2417. And at that point, if you come back up to 2417, oh, whoops, wrong here. If at that point, if you come back up to here and then close below there, then you can look for it to come back down. But if it comes back up here, you're likelier to come up, right? You're likelier to come up, but if it comes back down below here, you're good with the sells because you've already tapped this area. You guys understand the logic behind it? There's some more room down? Yeah, there's more room down. You're going to wait on the hourly closure and hope you have wicks. And you're going to do your best to not get faked out, to come back, for price to come back. Because you might not come back down here to reach these lows, the ones we're talking about, right? You might come back up right now and retest the highs for London just so New York can drive afterwards, down or up. Did you sell? Just got on stream? Yeah, you're about 10 minutes late. You staying away for now? I would wait on the hourly, but I'm probably not going to open another position here tonight. I mean, that we waited for that. Like, we made the highest quality decision, saw our opportunity, and we jumped on it, right? We stuck to the plan like shit to Velcro, and you know, execution like a machine. Didn't marry it. That's it. $24.04. Oh yeah, 5 minute. Yes, sir. 24.05 flat. It's gonna be tough because if you hold resistance at 24.09 and continue staying below down to 24.04, yeah, on the smaller time frame you'll probably play around in this area, right? In this area, same as here. But on the higher time frame, you'll eventually, you know, you'll trickle down. You'll do one of these. Cool. I'm gonna head off now. Thanks, fam. Damn, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I'm trading. People are like, all right, I'm out. For me, the next bar, define the move tonight for 1 hour. What did yesterday's trade end up being? I give you 3 guesses. I work, otherwise I'd like to stay in your company. You don't have to give me excuses. I'm just kidding. It's just jokes. Just jokes. Go do what you gotta do. It's YouTube. Chat. The messages coming into my phone. Did you see Biden introduce Zelensky as Putin? Holy shit, Biden lost his marbles. Like, it just, I'm getting text messages from my peoples. That's what the fuck they discuss. And soccer. Don be like, let's call it a day and play Hezzy. You know what we could do? Oh, I'm sure Don has already watched it on his stream. I was watching I was watching Riz's the trading show, the day trading show with Q, and then I was watching it with Raja. Riz is so funny. Yeah, you guys should watch it. Q said, "How black?" He said, "He's black as you." That's fucked up. Good trade weeks like always. Peace. I'm out. Later, Jose. See you tomorrow. Oh wait, no, not tomorrow. We're gonna have, so chat, Monday for everybody, right? We're gonna be back on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow I'll be trading in the Signal channel, and on Sunday, private gang. So if you're part of the Signal channel, you'll have access to the Sunday private session. All right. So Sunday private session, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Monday through Thursday next week, we'll continue our regularly scheduled programming. I'm not going to lie, I dozed off in the middle of the stream and was now 2.5%. Thank the Lord, I made it back in some 3.5% GJ. I stopped trading, but it's too good coming up. Good shit. Good shit. Too good coming down, yeah. Where will you put your stop loss? That's a Damon type of question, because the answer to that is it depends. Greetings from Indonesia. Hello. Glad to see your Indos. Outdonesia. Just the woods. Can you check GJ while we wait? Come on, man.
How about no?
Fuck GJ. Your graphic designer? Your picture day by day looks amazing? What do you mean? No? I know nothing about graphics or design. Or together though, or putting them together. But I did study at YouTube University. And how does that go? How does that go? I have a very particular set of skills that I've studied and I've acquired over a long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. You guys ever seen Taken? That's from Taken. When he took his daughter and he speaks to the kidnappers. It's like I've acquired a set of skills. So that's how I am, right? YouTube University has taught me everything. Come to Bali someday. Definitely will. Answer me. What did you say? Where will you put your stop loss in TP? I don't have a position, so I'm not worried about a stop loss in TP. And I can be honest with you right now to tell you that I probably won't have a position anymore for the evening, even though this hourly looks kind of pretty. Pretty little thing with a tongue ring. Come my lady, come my lady, be my butterfly, sugar. Stuck in the 1900s, chat. Oh man, it's getting hot in here. Gotta let this hoodie go. Stop loss is big or small, doesn't matter. We always have pineapples as our powerful weapon. I just don't have stops. That's what the fuck I've been trying to tell you. No stop loss, gang. All day. got 8 minutes here. I'm curious how this closes. But it looks like, see, the candles have kind of slowed down. It looks like they found this little range. So that's the range Javier was just saying, the bottom of where the level that he's looking at. But this little range is where price might play for a little while. Classic U, young folk don't know about that classic. Yeah. Yo, I think he died last week. I thought I saw in the news that he died last week. The dude from the band. That hits home, man. Not as much as when Chester died from Linkin Park, but he died. Yo, I was crushed. I was like, so no more yelling and singing at the same time? Fuck. I was pissed. Linkin Park was goated. Also, I'm glad we got a trade in and we're done with it before 10 p.m. with, like, we can log off our regular screen. And this is something I talk about as well all the time. Like, have a set time. Like, nobody, well, except my kids. My kids are the only ones that bug me at this time, right? But they're kids, right? Once they get a little bit older, I'll just kick them out. But no, I'm just saying, like, everybody else knows to respect 8 to 10 p.m. for me. No one bugs me. And the thing is, if they do, and I don't return their calls or don't get back to them, they're not pissed or upset that I didn't, because they already know. Right? So the same thing in the morning, right? I have my set time, 8 to 11 a.m. that I trade. Ain't nothing going to get priority over it. Nothing's going to supersede that. Nothing. It life or death only, right? That kind of shit, fine. But outside of that, nothing. And at that moment, it's like, oh shit, we got something else going on. We got that going on. I'm putting it on hold. It's on the back burner. They're going to have to wait. I have cable I have coming through. They got to figure it out on their own. They're going to either wait outside the house, schedule for a different time, or, you know, they're not going to bug me while I'm doing this. It ain't going to happen. Just because this, like, I've made it a principle of mine that this takes priority over everything. That's the only way you can concentrate and make the highest quality decisions here, because you got to be tuned in and you have to be really locked in to what you're doing, right? So that's why I preach, have a time for yourself, respect your own time, make it a priority, and you'll slowly see how others around you will start to respect that and make sure they understand that it's your priority. It's going to reflect. And like, if your life is hard, like people don't let you trade, your boss gets in the way, right? Your parents always complaining, you're on the charts 24/7. You set a specific time and not do it all day or over trade or over, you know, just sit there just watching the chart, go to the gym, look at the charts. No, fuck that. I haven't seen the charts today when I turned them on since last night, when we closed the trade last night. I still had last night's levels up and I got rid of them. So prioritize it to set the example for others to respect it. You see my messages? Yes. Well, no, I don't see your messages. I shorted on 2407.6. Why are you cooked? You're in profits. What? People are so... What were you down? Like 3 pips? He said, am I cooked? Told my boss and be late. Told him there was no top wick on a 30. You don't got to tell him nothing. I don't make no excuses. I don't tell people, hey, I'm trading at this. No, like, I'm doing what I'm doing. You're going to wait. You want to find out what I'm doing? You're going to wait. You don't want to find out what I'm doing? Peace out. You're going to wait. I'm not about to sit here and explain to you, yo, I got a 30 close. I got to wait till this candle close. No, like, this is my time. It's not going to be explained to you. Boss is like, oh yeah, it's my time, you're fired. Well, you got to make that clear to your boss when you're doing this before that kind of shit happens. Hey, look, like this time is my time. Like if it doesn't fit your work, then I'm gonna have to go. Right? If that's the choice you're making, but because you can't be like, all right, I'm gonna juggle this and that all at the same time. No, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're either gonna say this is priority, tell your boss it's priority, and let him say, hey, either you can work here other times, and then, or tell him that's not, or let him tell you that doesn't suit him, and then you go your separate ways and you look for something that does suit that time for you. And if it doesn't work, there's always Uber. You can always Uber. Do you think trading London, New York, and Asian session with no break is good? No. Just discussed it. Just told you why. Now you've cleared this whole range. Beautiful. Problem is, it did it after taking us out. Could have rode up here too. They won't accept my WRX for Uber. Maybe it's the show-off valve that you got going every turn. Every time you fucking switch from first gear to second gear. You stream this time every day? Every single day, 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. There's no Asian sessions on Friday. So if you really want to join us and you're eager, go get the signals and join us on Sunday. And if not, then I'll see you guys on Monday. Very simple. Show to 2411. Should I set my stop loss break even? Yeah, you're tapping the next support. Just fucking secure some profits and make sure it's house money. That's it. Secure the bag. Monday to Friday, yeah, if you're in Asia, but for us it's Sunday through Thursday in the US. Right? That's right. That is right, Green. Every Friday do New York session? No, I do. Last Friday we did New York because Don was out, or 2 Fridays ago, but we had a couple of W's in the session, 2 wins. Yeah, that wasn't last Friday. That was the Friday before last. But New York, I'll only cover when Don is off. Otherwise, it's it's basically the same crowd, the same chat, and basically the same the same type of strategy. Like, why split the stream up? Doesn't make sense. Just everybody could be in one place, and Don does New York, and I do Asian. On average, do you send out more trade signals during New York session or Asian? During the New York session. Yeah. Definitely during the New York session. My trades are like 2-to-1 versus New York versus Asian. They typically double the amount of trades in New York throughout the year versus Asian session. I coded for MQL5. It will automatically close half at 10 pips, secure pips, and manage trade. Basically, it's like the wizard buttons, but without physical items. Hey, if you come out with like a finger-sized thing with just those 3 buttons, hit me up. We call it the Wix clicks, and we go into business together. The Wix clicks. We don't need all that big-ass keyboard shit. We just need 3 buttons. That's it for our strategy. Let me know. Your product, my marketing. Our product, all right? Another Asians in the books. Peace out. Enjoy the weekend. Yes. Love you here. Thank you very much. Wix clicks. 20 pips sell full close. Big W Wix. Congrats. All right, well, chat, we closed here. The hourly's closed here. First thing it did was come down kind of here. I would look for it to maintain this area, right? But if you start closing below it, be careful. Watch for that fake out to come back up. You're going to need to grab more orders over here in order to really have that drive down, right? Typically in these situations, you'll pull back up. And a lot of times that's going to take you to the next all-time high. But if you find that resistance is being resisted, right, then at that point, that's when you're looking for all of this. Right, after a tap this area. So that's what I will expect tonight. But I'm not going to pay attention too crazy to it. I'm honestly, I went to sleep mad late last night, woke up late. I'm going to go smoke a fat Jamaican joint and go lay down, pass out, probably watch some Ancient Aliens, listen to some Lex Friedman. I forgot his name for a second. I was going to say Alex. I'm going to listen to some Lex Friedman and go to bed. Chat, appreciate you guys for sticking around yesterday, the loyal ones, whoever stuck around, and the rest of you motherfuckers that went to sleep. Javier's like, he's talking about me. No, but I saw you smile. I was like, all right, he thinks I'm talking about him. At work, dog. Nah, thank you for whoever stuck around last night. Thank you. Whoever came through again tonight, thank you. You got to see us take win number 150 on the year. It wasn't, it was a lot of people did. It was 3 a.m. What the fuck? You know, I understand. I need to work on interface for clients. I'll be back. Hell yeah, DM me, bro. I think it was like 1 a.m. Yeah, we closed out yesterday at 3 a.m. Like 2:45, 2:50. I think we closed out full. Thanks for your time. Thank you for showing up. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Really appreciate all of yous. I will see you guys Monday, Private Gang Signals channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow for New York and on Sunday for the private session. Yes, yes. Eddie, Market Mechanic, SL, Camera Gang, everybody in the Zoom. See you guys in the clubhouse. All right. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Good night, everybody. See you next week.